who is the villain in your story? Who is the bad guy in your story? Who is the point in which you are unable to do something or live something or experience something or express something or get something? Who is standing in your way of doing something? Who is preventing you from doing something? Because the minute we say it's something outside of us, we've completely disempowered ourselves. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina.
Hi.
I share a lot of self-empowerment and self-development videos, how I overcome my own limitations here on this channel. Today I want to talk about the villain in our story. I don't know about you, but I have recently discovered that there is always a bad guy. If you listen to people and yourself and start paying attention to the conversations that are happening, you'll notice there's always a bad guy. There's always a villain in the stories we're telling. There's always someone or something that is the source of conflict for us. There is always someone doing something that is preventing us from being able to do something. And to me, that's a problem. We've completely disempowered ourselves when we have a villain, when we have a bad guy, when we're saying that this person is this way and this is why I can't do this, or I can't be this way, or why I'm in such a shitty mood. If you're recognizing that you have a bad guy in your story, this person is doing this or this person is not doing this, I encourage you to recognize that that is an inner conflict that you're experiencing and having with yourself. Because who is everyone else around you but a reflection of you and a representation of how you relate to yourself? So it's really time for us to utilize these relationships that we have outside of us to start reflecting on, how am I existing? So who is the villain in your story? Who is the bad guy in your story? Who is the point in which you are unable to do something or live something or experience something or express something or get something? Who is standing in your way of doing something? Who is preventing you from doing something? Because the minute we say it's something outside of us, we've completely disempowered ourselves. So the way we empower ourselves is by taking full responsibility for that relationship with a bad guy. Why do we need someone to fight with? Why have we given so much power to someone outside of us that says they have the control over my life and how I feel and how I experience myself and what I do? Why do I give so much of my power away? So I wanted to share this because I recognize this in my own life, in my own pattern. I'll share just a little bit. My husband is often, he's the villain in my story. He's the bad guy. He's the one that's doing something that prevents me from being able to fully live or express or expand. He's holding me back. He's doing this. He's doing that. And the truth is it's what I accept and allow always, through and through. I know this. But here is this pattern again. And what I realize is, wow, when I listen to people around me, when I listen to the narratives in the world, there's always a bad guy. There's always an opposing position. There's always someone we're up against, someone we're fighting against. And it's really interesting because my question is, what happens when we stop fighting? What happens when we remove the villain from our story? What happens when we eradicate this belief that there is a bad guy, that there is the dark side, that there is someone we have to battle with? Maybe there's nothing we have to fight. Maybe there's nothing we have to fight for. Maybe we don't have to struggle and overcome this point of authority or power that we've given our power to that apparently determines everything for us. So just some points to reflect and consider and question within your own self. Where is your villain in your story? And why are you giving that person so much power over you? I think often a lot of office gossip and how easy it is for people to just be talking about how other people maneuver in what they're doing, and somehow that is problematic for you as the person speaking. Like, it's interesting to me how much we give our power away to other people and how much energy we spend then communicating to other people about this other person who's done something bad to us, apparently. And I just wonder how much our life would change if we stopped giving so much time and attention to the bad guy, realizing it's actually fictitious, it's made up, there is no bad guy, there is no they, there is no dark forces, there is nothing that is actually preventing you from living or experiencing or creating exactly what you want, except you. So empower yourself by taking responsibility for your life and take all your power back and realize that no one is doing anything to you. No one can do anything to you unless you allow it. That's the power you have. That's the responsibility you have. And we're going to have to all align to that and stand equal to that if we're wanting to create a world that is more reflective of the, true nature we know is inherent, which is peace and joy and fun and exploration and curiosity and, pleasure and excitement. And like, we can have it all. We just have to stop fighting. And one way we can do that is take the villain out of your story and take responsibility for what you're accepting and allowing that you see in another person, because it really is just you. So I hope that supports. I hope it resonates. If you would like me to clarify anything from this, please let me know. Thanks for walking with. See you next time.